NBA trade rumors. Lakers master plan in Giannis Antetokounmpo's mock trade to Pistons sees them land Jalen Duren. The LA Lakers' lack of assets and need for a top-caliber center could see them engage in a bigger trade involving a superstar like Giannis Antetokounmpo should he demand a move. LA doesn't have the picks, but its assets could come in handy and facilitate this multi-team trade. The purple and gold need an athletic and sturdy presence at the center who can mesh well with Luka Doncic in pick-and-rolls as a lob threat to space the floor vertically. LA also needs that player to be relatively younger to build a core around its new superstar for multiple years. Pistons' 21-year-old center Jalen Duren could be that option. Nicholas Claxton and Daniel Gafford have been reported targets, but both deals could be tricky. Claxton is under a long-term contract and would impact the Lakers' cap flexibility. He also has limitations because of his lanky frame. Meanwhile, Gafford is on the Mavericks, and considering the backlash Dallas faced for trading Doncic to LA, it remains to be seen if the two franchises engage in a trade again. The Lakers might need to part ways with their only pick, 2031, in either deal, leaving them empty-handed in negotiations for upgrades in other positions. The only option to fill the void would be to make a stopgap addition and wait for the deadline or the 2026 offseason. However, if a Giannis Antetokounmpo trade to the Pistons is on the cards, the Lakers might have a shot to add the best possible option at center with Duren while addressing other needs. NBA trade rumors. How Lakers can acquire Jalen Duren in Giannis Antetokounmpo's mock trade to Pistons. The Lakers fanbase has many Jalen Duren admirers. However, due to his role as an essential player in the Pistons' core, he was always a difficult target for the Lakers to trade for. LA didn't have the picks or worthy assets at the center spot to offer in exchange for the 6'10" big. However, if Detroit moves for Giannis Antetokounmpo, it may open a window for the Lakers to plot a master plan to add the Pistons' big man. A traditional center, Duren does most of his work in the paint, so he wouldn't be an ideal fit next to Giannis. The Bucks superstar would also bring his $175.3 million salary over the next 3 years with him, limiting Detroit to extend Duren, who has a $4.5 million team option next year. The Pistons would have to offload a bevy of picks and assets, so the Lakers can ease that pressure off Detroit and ask for Duren in return. Here's how the potential trade between the three teams could look, sending Giannis to the Pistons and Duren to the Lakers. Pistons get Giannis Antetokounmpo, Maxi Kleber, Austin Reeves. Bucks get Tobias Harris, Gabe Vincent, Jaden Ivey, Ausar Thompson, Ronald Holland II. 2025 second-round pick, via Pistons. 2026 first-round pick swap, via Pistons. 2027 first-round pick, via Pistons. 2027 second-round pick, from Pistons via Nets or Mavs. 2028 first-round pick swap, via Pistons. 2028 second-round pick, from Pistons via Hornets or Clippers. 2029 first-round pick, via Pistons. 2031 first-round pick, via Lakers. Lakers get Jalen Duren, Bobby Portis, Andre Jackson Jr. The Bucks add multiple expiring contracts, Harris and Vincent, who can fill the void in the frontcourt and backcourt after Giannis' departure and until Lillard returns from injury. They get 3 first-round picks, 2 swaps, and 3 second-round picks in the deal, along with assets like Jaden Ivey, Ron Holland III, and Ausar Thompson. The Pistons acquire Austin Reeves and Maxi Kleber as part of the deal. Reeves can help them run offense next to Cade Cunningham. He fills the role of a secondary ball handler with Ivey's trade to the Bucks. Meanwhile, Kleber would be an ideal floor-spacing big off the bench who can play in lineups with Giannis. Detroit also gets LA's 2031 first, which gets rerouted to Milwaukee. Meanwhile, the Lakers get Jalen Duren, a backup center in Bobby Portis, and Andre Jackson Jr. from the Bucks, who becomes expendable with Vincent, Ivey, Thompson, and Holland's additions. Duren and Portis fill obvious needs, while Jackson adds more perimeter defense for LA in the backcourt.